Hello everyone, my name is Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about Fisher Intertemporal Choice Model. Fisher Intertemporal Choice Model is the foundation of economic model that explain how rational and forward-looking individual decide how much consume today versus how much save for a future. According to Keynesian model, consumption decision depend on current income, but according to this model, consumption decision depend on lifetime resources, not just on current income. This model talks about intertemporal budget constraint. Intertemporal budget constraint state consumption of multiple time period should not exceed than resources available for multiple time period. Intertemporal budget constraint state consumption of multiple time period should not exceed than resources available for multiple time period. Y1 and Y2 are income in period 1 and 2. C1 and C2 are consumption in period 1 and 2. Saving in period 1 equal to consumption in period 1 minus income of period 1. Consumption of period 2 equal to 1 plus R into S plus Y2. Y2 is income of period 2, saving in period 1 interest rate. Obviously, when you save money, you receive some interest rate on your saving. So, R represent interest rate. In place of S, we can write 1 minus C1. So, here we write 1 minus C1 in place of S. We multiply Y1 with 1 plus R and C1 also with 1 plus R. After multiplying Y1 minus C1 with 1 plus R, our equation will look like this. So here you can see minus 1 plus R into C1 we will bring in this side. Now we divide both side of equation with 1 plus R. After dividing both side of equation with 1 plus R, our equation will look like this. C2 over 1 plus R, this 1 plus R will cancel out equal to Y1 because this 1 plus R cancel out, Y2 over 1 plus R. After rearranging, our final equation will look like this, and this is equation of intertemporal budget constraint. And this equation shows consumption of multiple time period should not exceed the resources available for multiple time period. Now we will see intertemporal budget line. Consumption of period 1, consumption of period 2. Consumption of period 1 which depend on income of period 1. K point shows C2 is 0, means consumption of period 2 is 0 because just talking about C1. If in place of C2 we will put 0, then our equation will look like this. Same equation we will write here. M point shows our C1 is 0 because we are just talking about C2. If in this equation, in place of C1, we will put 0, then our equation will look like this. 1 plus R will go there and it will look like this Y1 into 1 plus R, and this 1 plus R will cancel out. Here you can see this same equation we will write here. When we join this M and K point, we will receive intertemporal budget line. So this is our intertemporal budget line. Now we will see equilibrium. Consumption of period 1, consumption of period 2, and this is our intertemporal budget line. IC, IC1, IC2 are indifference curve which shows our satisfaction. E is consumer equilibrium point because at this point budget line touches indifference curve. In order to achieve maximum satisfaction, consumer should consume OC1 in period 1 and OC2 in period 2 because this E point shows consumer equilibrium. This is all about today's video. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye. Take care.